All right, I welcome you all to another new training track happening at Guru Schools. My name is Dev Karlekar. I work with Devendra and Amrapali at Guru Schools. These are my anchor trainers for the Salesforce Administration and Business Analysis track. I see a few new faces and I also see a few familiar faces from the previous track. That's great. You know, practice makes you perfect. The more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. So all of you are welcome on behalf of Guru Schools. We are here for making that transition towards getting you in IT career. Today's is the first session, so we will go easy on you in terms of hi, hello, to give you a little information about Guru Schools. Many of you have gathered some notes during the candidate career counseling or during our sessions on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Some of the trainers will more interact with you, understand your background, your experience, your education, so that they understand the pace at which they have to impart the training for the next 2 months. Okay. What are the pillars at Guru Schools? We have 6 pillars of the offering. Okay, that makes us unique than those dime a dozen trainers who are trying to claim that they are into training business. Number 1, the first pillar is instructor-led interactive training. Okay, these are not canned old videos which we throw at you and then we are done with it. No, every session is fresh, every session is new, every session is interactive, where you get an opportunity to talk to the trainer and they'll be more than happy to answer any of the queries which you may have. Typically, these are 1.5 hour sessions. Sometimes they get into 2 hours. So just make sure you manage, especially your evening chores accordingly. Majority of the training companies will have a recorded canned videos. Okay, so the first pillar itself is different. The second pillar is basically course completion diploma certificate. So the previous batch which they finished, they will be getting a diploma on behalf of the Guru Schools training organization, wherein something which they can write in their resume that they have a diploma certificate in Salesforce administration and business analysis. Okay. Along with that, if you want to get certified in Salesforce, the trainer fraternity will help you towards guiding you. They will give you the previous test dumps. They will give you the previous questions are asked, or the most commonly questions are asked, and they will also give you the answers. So basically, before you appear for the real live certification, you have more or less the questions and answers. And again, practice makes you perfect. So if you practice those questions and answers well, you will easily score that home run in terms of getting the certification from Salesforce. Plus, most often we have the discounted coupons for the Salesforce administration test, because Salesforce is there to make money. So typically this test costs you about $200, but very often we will have anywhere between 25% to 75% coupon codes. So if you were to use that code, generally about 40-50% discount you'll easily get. So 200 will become something like $100 or so. Okay, so that's the second pillar. That is, the Guru Schools gives you a diploma certificate. As usual, it's all free. But if you want to do third-party certification, the Guru Schools trainers will guide you, help you, mentor you towards ensuring you'll get that certification. Okay. The third pillar is the most important pillar. That's the transformation which you will undergo. Okay, that is a reference-ready resume preparation. In this, what happens It's like you with makeup, you without makeup. You with makeup is a better version of you. It hides all your blemishes, it hides all your imperfections, and it gives you that cover, it gives you that aroma and that shell in which you play to it. Okay. So you're basically teething into, because both our trainers, they're working professionals. Okay. Devendra has about 13, 14 years of experience. Amrapali has about 8 years of experience. They are working on a US process, they're working on Europe process, they're working on global processes. So they have clients which are Fortune 5,000 clients on which they're working as a Salesforce lead administrator / business analyst. So when they are imparting training, these trainings are more functional, technical. These are live. This is not a theory, and this is not just simple video. Okay, they are giving you real-time scenarios. They are giving you real-time, showing you real-time situations, which will be the part of the training. Okay. While doing so, you will also get to some of our internal projects. We have a couple of small projects going on with our clients for administration as well as development. And some of those, client permitting, we can expose you and you can see it's something which you can teeth in. And then, something which you can write in your resume that you are exposed for this project as a part of Salesforce administrator / business analyst, right? By doing so, you learn, you're able to gather that experience, which you can reflect in your candidacy, in your resume, by adding all those bells and the whistles. So you will have the technology inclusion, you'll have this domain inclusion, because you will be getting on few client domains, and because of which your resume gets market ready, right? And because you're participating in those projects, needless to say, you have references, and you're also getting trained by your trainers, Devendra and Amrapali, so they also become your ready references, who can vouch for your experience, who can vouch for your knowledge, right? The third pillar is the most important pillar that will basically transform your candidature. Now your marketability increases, because of which the fourth pillar happens, meaning all these global outsourcing companies, all these Indian outsourcing companies, the American preferred vendors, the tier 1 vendors, your resume becomes like that hot potato, and anybody and everybody is calling you for a candidacy. Now, many of you are ill prepared. You don't know what questions will come, what answers to be given, for which, apart from the 3 days of technical training, which you will go through, which is about 5.5 to 6 hours, every week, you will also be having extra 4 hours of additional sessions every Tuesday and Thursday. Every Tuesday 2 p.m., every Tuesday 7 p.m., and every Thursday 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are having these additional sessions. So when you peg with the training along with these extra sessions, that takes you to another league. What are these extra sessions? 4 extra sessions which happens on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well, focusing on, when you're writing your resume, what precautions to take, what to write, what not to write, how to write. Secondly, we prepare you for typically what the questions will be asked, what the answers to be given, because these are the vendors with whom we have relationship for 5, 10, 15, 20, 22 years. We're in the business since 1999. So 22 years in the making. It's all about relationship, relationship, relationship. Your network is actually your net worth. So because we are working with all these vendors, they are talking to you because we are a small minority business. We have been their approved vendor. They have taken people from us, right? Which is a good blend of, some of them are semi-technical, some of them are semi-functional, some of them are rookies, some of them are lateral experience, a mix of all. Salesforce is my biggest practice. I'm more than GuruSchools has more than, I think, 68 or 67 consultants and Salesforce administration / business analysis. So market knows us that if you need that wholesale quantity of Salesforce administrators, the way to go is GuruSchools is one of the supplier to go through. We recently became last year Salesforce partner agency also. So we are a Salesforce partner. That also helps us. Okay, so these vendors go easy on you. On top of it, they have a trust in you because they know you're part of the big practice, and they have hired people from us in the past. So they know even if you may get into any kind of difficulties, you have a senior consultants, and they will be helping you towards guiding you and resolving that issue. Okay, so that's the fourth pillar. The fifth pillar is end client interview, because these are all global deployments. So the vendor has 10, 20, 50, 100 consultants working. So they are able to guide you well in terms of what is the environment is like, what's the kind of people they have placed there, what's the kind of work those consultants are doing there, right? Basically, you understand what the client expectations are. Once you understand those questions, and once you understand what's the kind of questions will be asked, the trainer will sit with you towards mentoring you. Because like you, we have 67, 68 people, right? And every day, someone or the other is getting interviewed. Someone or the other is having, either vendor interview, client interview, right? So by you being a part of that activity as a silent member, subconsciously, you're also learning it. So you must attend as many sessions as you can, including that Tuesdays and Thursdays session. Avni, you were missing in action. It's first day for Divya, but Divya is already marketing her resume. So what she did was last 4 weeks, she has gone through all that training. She has attended last 4 weeks, all those Tuesday, Thursday session. She already has her resume prepared because she has all prior experience working in, and she's almost market ready. Okay, so she's more proactive. Stay proactive. Okay, so that's how you will clear the client interview, because again, it's a relationship, it's a trust. This is all global deployment. They don't want somebody to walk on the waters. They simply need an intermediate resource, which is what you will be. And with the help of the other team members, you will be able to not only clear interview, but you will be able to sustain into that project. And the sixth pillar is 6 months of support. So the trainer will stay with you just to make sure whenever you run into any challenges, along with the senior consultants, the trainer will guide you and the trainer will help you. So these 6 pillars basically transforms you. Yes, it takes a lot of time. Yes, it takes a lot of patience, perseverance from all of us, from you as well as from us, because it's a time investment. There is no magic bullet, and there is no voodoo magic or abracadabra which we have or you have, which gets you a job. Okay, if you put consistent effort, if you believe in yourself, follow our processes, believe me, there are some candidates from the previous batch, and they already have 2-3 interviews lined up, and they're close to getting a job. Milan and Taral and few others. So it's all their focused, dedicated efforts. So just the batch before you is getting placed, right? So you will be the next. The more you interact with the previous batch, the better you learn from them, right? There'll be right pressure, and that pressure will keep you humming. Okay, so these are our 6 pillars. Training is the first pillar. Course completion diploma certificate is the second pillar. Third pillar is reference ready resume, which you will be preparing. What to write, what not to write, having a condensed 3-pager. The fourth pillar is vendor interview guiding session. The fifth pillar is the client interview guiding session. And the sixth pillar is as and when you get a job, which you will, 6 months we stay with you as a rock solid team. That's where we have 2 trainers, because it's a big practice. One trainer cannot do it properly. So they take turns, right, in terms of giving support to. And we have one backup trainer also. Okay. And as and when your training is finished and you start working, you become senior consultant, you will have a new batch coming in. And now you are getting help from the senior trainers. Once you become senior consultant, you will be helping the new batch coming in. Okay. We worked with, as I said, all major global outsourcing companies, Indian outsourcing companies, the preferred vendors across the USA, right? The trainers will try their level best over the next 2 months to teach you at a grunt level to make sure you have an overall training, understanding, idea about the Salesforce administration / business analysis. Having said that, what I suggest you, one of the trick of the trade is, do not come with an empty blank slate walking into a session. Okay, we provide at least 5 sessions in a year for Salesforce. So once you are in a group, which all of you are, you will have an access to the Salesforce administration Google Excel sheet. There are at least 150 plus videos which have been archived on our YouTube channel, which you will have an access to. It's like watching 150 movies, plug and play. Okay, the more you watch these movies, the better you become market ready. That's exactly what Divya have done. If somebody exceeds our expectation, that's a beauty to our eyes. And Divya, Tarul, Milan, these are some of these students. They exceed my expectation. Okay, they work so proactively that, you know, I give their examples to other people so that they can also do the catching up. End of the day, you need a job. End of the day, it's your career. So unless you are giving that 100%, you are not optimally servicing your candidacy. Whether you want to crawl, whether you want to walk, whether you want to run, whether you want to sprint, that's your choice. That's your prerogative. We have strong legs ourselves, and we have a strong team, and we will match your pace. Okay, each one of you must know who is your HR point of contact is. Each one of you must have their email ID, their phone number, WhatsApp number, as well as the US number. Whenever you need some information, you can reach out to them. All of you are in Salesforce WhatsApp group. That's a focus group. Look around. There are at least 50, 60, maybe more participants there. Somebody's working, somebody's interviewing, somebody's finishing up the project, somebody finished the project, somebody's preparing his or her resume, somebody's busy in client interview, somebody's busy in vendor interview. You have to be a little more proactive in asking them to share their guidance, experience, and learn from them. Okay, and then make sure whatever you understand, the knowledge which you gather, try to process that knowledge, whatever fits into your ecosystem, adhere to that. Whatever you think is not a proper guidance, which doesn't fit your preferences, you don't have to follow it. USA and Canada combining, that's a $26+ trillion economy. Okay, if you club the next 30 countries together, they don't come close. English-speaking country, land of opportunities. It is up to us to grab this bull by the horn. It is up to us to hit a home run when you get an opportunity. So Avani and others, this is your opportunity. I request all the time to be proactive. Okay, I request this time also that it's not only the technical training. Don't just lie low, attend it, come, attend, and you're gone. No, please be interactive. Please refer to the old training track, get that learning, and then come prepared to this session so that nothing is fresh, nothing goes as a bouncer. You have something to relate to. That's number one. And number two, please attend the Tuesdays and Thursdays session. Okay, if you do this, I promise you, by the time you finish your training, which is 2 months from now, January and February, probably first or second week of March, you should be finishing up your training. You will be up and ready with your resume also. You'll be up and ready interviewing to the vendors also, and possibly a couple rounds of client interviews also. Every failure is a step inch closer to your success. Because you know what you did well, you also know where you did not do well, and you learn it again, refresh it again, get that guidance, and do better next time. And how many times can you fail? Really? All jobs are remote. You can be anywhere and everywhere in the USA, and you can apply for any and every job in the USA. Because pandemic is here to stay, with every variant knocking our door every few months. So please take advantage of this ecosystem. Much easy, you know, when it's a phone interview, you know, you're not having butterflies in the stomach. It's very easy to prepare for the phone interview, web interview. Plus, it's very easy as an you get a job when you're relaxed working at home, where you get the mentoring guidance from the trainers. Okay, so I don't want to give you much more information. Many of you have already received it. All I request is please be proactive. Please ask questions. These are interactive sessions with the trainers. Okay, my best wishes as always. I will be seeing you every Tuesday and Thursday. Divya already knows because she joins this session. I request you guys also to join this session, which means tomorrow I'll see you 2 o'clock Eastern time. So if you don't have $1 million check to write, if you're not in the client meeting, and if you're not in any healthcare emergency, you must attend these sessions. A communication goes in your group, read that communication, and then click on that link. Anybody have any questions for me? I would take it as a no question. So on behalf of Guru Schools, I again welcome you all. I have another call which I need to log in. So Devendra Amrapali, congratulations for another track. All of you, my best wishes on behalf of Guru Schools, and enjoy the rest of the evening learning. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, so starting from Avani to Divya, can you guys introduce yourself? Swapna, no.
Hello, yeah, my name's Avani. My dad was just in the previous group. I'm trying to get an entry-level job as a business analyst, and I start online college here in March to get a degree in business and then IT afterwards. So just looking for entry-level work, really. And that's about it.
Okay, good. Divya,
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Divya, and I live in North Wales, Pennsylvania, and I recently got my employee authorization document to work in the United States. So I have a couple years of experience in the US, but then not in the IT industry. So that's when I came in touch with Guru Schools and trying to kickstart my IT career. I already have Salesforce admin certification. It was from a couple years ago. So now I'm trying to brush up, you know, everything and just get into the field. And that's about it about me. Welcome, everyone.
yeah, great. Swapna,
Hi, this is Swapna. Hi, everyone. I have finished my master's in 2007 in India. After that, I around 5 years of experience in mainframes. After that, I moved to USA. So until now, I'm learning Salesforce myself through Trailhead and Google, YouTube videos. So I got into Guru Schools and looking forward to finish my certification and get into the job as soon as possible.
okay. Rohini and Sujata. Rohini and Sujata.
Hi, I'm Sujata. I have completed my master's and like last 5 years, I'm here in USA. So now I came to know about the Guru Schools and attending this session from the last. I joined Salesforce in last last class in middle of the class. That was like not a full cut training. So from today, I'm making a fresh start. That's it.
Great. Rohini?
Hi, my name is Rohini Patil. I live in Marysville, Ohio. I joined a Guru school in last 1 month, and I'm also start middle of this training. So again, I need to be start new.
Okay, yeah. So myself Devendra, and basically from last 10 years, I'm in the IT industry and working in Salesforce ecosystem in the past many years. So I'm working as a Salesforce consultant and senior admin. And here with me, I have Amrapali with me, who is also a senior consultant and senior Salesforce admin. Amrapali, can you please introduce yourself?
Sure, Devendra. So, my name is Amrapali Balatare, and I have started my career as a Salesforce admin, and now I am a senior consultant, and I'm working for US clients actually. So basically, I have to, as I am the only admin for my clients, so I have to deal with all the admin tasks, and also sometimes I have to propose the solution as well in order to fulfill the new requirement. Yeah, so that's all about me. So we are going to be with you for the next 2 months. And if you have any queries or anything, you can reach out to us. Yeah, that's all from my
Yeah,
side.
it's not like 2 months. Like after training, also you can ask us any questions or if you need any suggestions and all. So we are
Yeah,
happy
I
to help.
was just saying that the training track will be for 2 months, right? That's the reason I said
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
But it's not like that. You can anytime message us, or I mean, if you have any queries, even after you've completed the training or you finishes the training, you can reach out to us.
Yes. So I hope everyone has Salesforce org created. Avni, have you created your Salesforce org?
My Salesforce, I'm sorry.
Salesforce org. That have you created a Salesforce developer free account?
I don't believe so. I'll check my email again, but I don't think I saw anything from, or is that from WhatsApp?
Okay. Can you please share your screen? So I think Divya and Swapna already have, right?
I'm sorry?
Yes, Devendra.
No. I was asking. Avni, can you please share your screen?
Yeah, I'm sharing right now. It says host disabled participant screen sharing on Zoom.
Okay.
Uh, One second.
What is the error you are getting?
Say again?
What is the error you are getting? Are you able to share your screen or not?
That's what I'm saying. Whenever I hit the share screen button, it said I get a message saying host disabled participant screen sharing, so I can't.
Okay.
Just yeah.
Okay.
If anything, my dad took the same class. I'll just after today's class, I'll ask him to help me set that up to get me.
Yeah. Now
rolling.
can you try? Now can you try? I made you just go first.
Oh, I think it's working now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you open Google?
Google.
Yes. Login.salesforce.com. Let me share you the link.
Devendra, do you want me to share the link?
Yeah, it's Amrapali,
I have the developer
yes.
sign up link. Yeah, okay. I'm going to share it on the chat section.
You want me to stop sharing?
Yeah. No. That's fine. I have just pasted that link on the chat section. Can you see the chat box?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's the link. Yeah, that's correct. So yeah, you'll have to give your information over here, first name, last name, then your valid email address. Here select as administrator.
I'll just put GuruSchools for now.
Enter, yeah. Okay, now you'll have to enter your username in the form of email address. So that hccstudent121@hotmail.com, is it the valid email address?
Yeah, that's the one I regularly use.
Okay, because after signing up for this, you will be receiving an email from Salesforce to verify your account. That's the reason.
Okay, thank you guys.
Yeah, now you'll have to go to your inbox and check the email from Salesforce. Sometimes it takes like a couple of minutes to,
Yeah, I know.
show.
Email. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it takes a minute.
Yeah.
Or it might go to junk email sometimes.
Yes.
Translation. It's probably just gonna take a minute. I'll just keep it in refresh.
It will take a couple of minutes, then you'll receive an email.
Okay. It's just taking a while.
Yeah. You can also check junk.
I think it just went through.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So now I just
Okay.
verify
Now
account.
you have to, yes, click on verify account.
Okay.
And you'll also have to set up the password, new password.
Okay. Okay. I think it's all set up.
Yes, it's set up. So now, once you log out, okay, and whenever you want to log in, you'll have to log in using through the link login.salesforce.com, where you have earlier, went.
Okay.
So could you
This
please
one.
try to log out? Yeah, go to the second tab. Yeah, there is a avatar icon or view profile on the right top corner. There is a bell icon, right? Beside bell icon, we have that profile. Yeah, that one. Click on that, Now click on logout. You'll have to click on logout.
Okay.
Okay. Now try login. Enter your username and password. Just to make sure. Sorry, just to wanted to make sure that I mean you are able to log in and log out successfully.
I understand.
Sometimes it happens that like I mean, we may forgot, the password, and then we have to. There is no need to, because you will receive a text message, and I don't
So
want that.
just register.
No, just click
Oh,
on.
okay.
I do not want to register my phone.
Okay. And it's all
Okay,
set.
yeah. Yes, it's all set up.
One item.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Now you can stop your screen sharing.
Okay.
So
Thank you,
that I
guys.
can, no problem. Okay. Let me share my screen. Devendra, could you please check from, okay, now I'm able to share the screen. Okay. Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and it's an Excel sheet, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So some of you may have, already checked the previous videos for the basic introduction of Salesforce. So they might have idea, but I'll just give you a brief introduction about what is Salesforce and what functionalities, it provides and why people choose Salesforce over other CRMs. Okay, so first let's see how companies were using or maintaining their data before Salesforce. Okay, so earlier companies use spreadsheet to maintain the data like this. Now it's the Excel sheet, but you do know, I mean, you do have an idea about the spreadsheet, right? It's the similar. So I'm just showing you the Excel sheet right now. So now let's say I am the sales team member, okay, and my job is to collect the information of user and then reach out to them and then discuss them with our products and then to close the sales deal. Okay, so now let's say this is the spreadsheet. Okay, and now these are all our lead names. Then we have email address, phone number, their title, their company, addresses. Okay, and their status and everything. Now I am working, okay, and I am reaching out to each and every lead from this spreadsheet. Okay, I do have a column here, so I can add comments here. Okay, for example, reached out. Oops, sorry. Let's say or voicemail, something like that. Okay, so here I can add my comments and what conversation I had with that lead. Okay, now let's say Devendra is my colleague. Okay, and let's say I am on sick leave. Okay, and this is the list of my leaves only. Okay, now only I have access to this particular sheet. So now next day, let's say I am on leave and no one has access to my data, so no one will be able to communicate with my clients as well, right? So it will going to impact on the business. Now, let's say before going on leave, I have shared this Excel sheet with Devendra. Okay, now Devendra has access to this Excel sheet. Now he can reach out to the clients, my clients, and he can view the comments here as well and the previous conversation, and based on that, he may be able to close the deal. Okay, now this is the scenario. Now let's say that this particular sheet, we need to give the access to all the users in the company. Okay, now let's say this is a master list, and we have to give the access to all the users in company in order to view this particular spreadsheet. Okay, and so we have given the access. Now all of the users in the company can view this, can edit this, add new data in it. Okay, right? We have the multiple columns, rows, so we can add, or users can add data also here, right? Now you doing this, I mean, as all the users are using the spreadsheet at the same time and doing all the activity, the spreadsheet can go down slow, right? When the lot of people uses the same. Excuse me, guys. Now, let's say this particular spreadsheet is shared with all of the users, and we have like multiple columns, and there are some columns which we do not want to show to the users. Those columns should be only be visible to their managers. So can we do that in spreadsheet or Excel sheet? Can we do that?
No.
No, right? Because we do have option to hide the column. Let's say the title is one. Okay, now let's say if I click on hide button, then this particular column will be hidden for all of the users in the company, including managers and the senior level people who are in the role hierarchy. So that's not the solution here. Excel sheet or spreadsheet does not provide the basic fundamental features which we want, right? So that's the reason. Now, as Salesforce is providing so many features, okay, companies, like choosing Salesforce or other CRM or the old technique, we can say spreadsheet. So Salesforce is a CRM platform tool which provides different types of services to the company. So let me quickly go to the Salesforce. Okay, so are you able to see my Salesforce screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So as you can see here, I have opened my Salesforce organization, and I am on the leads tab here, and this is particular I have opened all leads, and as you can see, excuse me guys, as you can see, Salesforce has tabs just like spreadsheets, right? It has rows, it has columns. Just like spreadsheet, we can sort the data, filter the data, search the data. So for example, now we have all open leads. Okay, now here in this search list, we can search for the name. If we are not able to find it, let's say we have thousands of leads, okay, in this particular list, and we want to search for any particular lead, then we can quickly enter the name, let's say Tom. Okay, I'm not sure what is happening today. Or I can use the global search as well. This is the search bar here. Okay, it's the global search. So if I'm not able to, let's say, find it and I want to simply find it over here, I can just enter the name over here, and the Salesforce will search for that particular record for me. Okay, and I will be able to view that record. Now in Salesforce, as you can see, things are very cleanly organized. Okay, and we can like click on any record to drill down further. So let's say this is the basic information of a lead. Okay, for example, Bertha Boxer. Okay, and I want to view the detailed information about this particular lead. So what I can do is, as you can see, once I hover over, I will, as you can see, this pointer gets changed, right? So I can click on this name, and once I click on this name, the particular record will get open in Salesforce, and I will be able to see all the detailed information about that particular lead. For example, title, what was the lead source, the industry, annual revenue, what is the status, working, contacted, then the full address, and each and every detail I can view for this particular lead. Then we have other options as well. For example, creating a new task, log a call, new email, a new event, send an email. Okay, so now from spreadsheet, I do have the email column, but I cannot send an email, right? I have to use any third-party email application, let's say, for example, Gmail or Hotmail or Yahoo, right? And we have so many other applications as well, or websites. But using Salesforce, I can simply send an email from Salesforce itself. Okay, it has the same functionality as your Gmail, and you will be able to see all the communications for that particular record in one section. Now let's say I am creating tasks regularly and following up with this particular person regularly. And one day, let's say if I am on unplanned leave and this particular leads get assigned right now, as you can see, I am the lead owner, right? And as I am on the leave, Devendra will be the new owner for this. Okay, let's say we have a manager who will transfer this lead from my name to Devendra's name. Now Devendra will come to this lead, will see all the activity, past activities and everything. And from that, he will be able to understand that what communication happened before and what he needs to do in order to close this deal. Okay. So basically, we can find all the information at one place. Now, we can also see who has created this particular lead, who has last modified this lead, and also the full history of its editing. Okay, so let's say if I changed the title or lead source or industry, I will be able to see what was the previous value and what is the current value. Okay, I have to add another related list over here. We will going to see that in the future, but for the basic introduction, you just need to make sorry, we just need to I forgot the word. I'm not able to recall it, but yeah, we can see the history of any record in the system. Okay, we have to enable it and everything. We're going to see this in the near future, but yeah. Now let's say we have this fields, okay, and now I want to add another field over here. Field means column. So as you can see in the spreadsheet, we have these columns, okay, we have these rows, okay. So as same, let's go to the leads, all open leads. We have this columns, we have rows. So in Salesforce language, table means object, and column means field. Okay. And rows means records. So let's say we have these many fields and I want to add another field, so I can do that. Okay, I can add multiple fields, and those fields will be applicable for the object, meaning that we can view that field for all records. Okay, and for example, let's say any formula field which will calculate, let's say, annual revenue, or any relationship fields, something like that. Okay, so we are going to see how we can add these fields in the any table or objects in the upcoming classes. So basically, we can customize it, without writing a single code of line, and we can customize it as per the business requirement. Yeah, that's all. So let me stop the screen share here. I hope you have understood what is Salesforce CRM and what functionalities it provides, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
Nothing as of now for me.
Okay. Okay, so as there is no questions, yeah. So Devendra, I think we should, now everyone has their Salesforce org as well, and I have given the brief introduction about the Salesforce as well. So we can, start the new topics from next session. What do you think?
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah. So all right, guys, then we will see you in the next session, which will be on Wednesday at the same time. So before I'm in the session, Devendra will share the link with you. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Take care.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.